question for you here, sir. Walk with me over to 19,008. Where we're dealing with river training on this page. I note there is a measly $66 million estimate in this area. I've had numerous conversations with you about the community of Bath, where you have two rivers, the Island River and the Plantain Garden River. These rivers broke their banks on several occasions. It did not start yesterday. I recall a story when member MHR, Isaac Barrett, was sitting on that side, and he asked Sir Alexander Bustamante about Bath. And he said in his own word, Bath a wash way. Now I want to repeat this call this afternoon about the community of Bath. 5,000 residents strong. Yeah, you must tell them that anyway. Tell them about you. Yeah. Anyway, Minister, you're upset. She's upset. Minister,
you started off well, innit?
I am focused. The community of Bath, this measly $66 million, Minister, I'm no engineer, but I've called on you on several occasions to do a comprehensive study and review in this area. My question to you, Minister, what are the plans for this community, also the Bamboo River Salt Lake Church Corner community, which is affected by the Johnson River in the same way?
Thank you very much. That's it? Thank you very much, Michelle. Yes, we have had conversations. One of the bigger issues that we have had to contend with, and I suspect you as a representative, is the Plantain Garden River, which has essentially probably changed its course or is now interacting with hundreds of houses. The cost, and we have done studies on it, we have looked at it. As a matter of fact, St. Thomas is one of the areas that the National Works Agency has spent a lot of time analyzing how the rivers are affecting persons all the way from is it 10 miles to Planted Garden and other places. It's going to take a significant amount of resources, and we have been having conversations from a policy perspective as to what the solution is for the people who live in these areas. Because the reality of it, and if you look at places like Danvers Pen as well, where the river continues to break its bank, there are some areas where river training may not be a solution, and we're going to have to start having conversations with communities as to whether we need to find other means. But that is something that we're going to have a about. The government will not make an arbitrary decision. When the policymakers have come to a reasonable conclusion, we'll definitely have to consult with you and the residents to see what the best solution is. We're going to have to do river training in some of the areas that you have spoken about, and also some drain cleaning. And we will try to do some of that throughout the year. But the bigger issue of planting garden is a matter that I think we do take it seriously, I can assure you that. And it's something that we're going to have to have more conversations with you. I'm sorry I can't give you a more definitive answer today, but we are working on it.
So, Minister, this takes me to another question. along with your technical officers, is there anything that can be done in the to do temporarily in the interim?
You know, the interesting thing about it is that you and your predecessor apparently are reading from the same hymn sheet.
Not at all.
But
I take exception to that.
Both of you are advocating in the same manner. And I think that demonstrates to us the importance of the matter. Remember, I'm asking you to allow us to see, we would have to re-engage the Ministry of Finance to see what can happen in supplementary estimate. But the reality of it is that what we have here for river training would not in any way dent the problem that you have, especially at Planting Garden River.
Okay. Minister, another question. The Spark program. The Lantop community is now faced with great difficulty. The program had started about four weeks ago. The road has been dug and it is left unattended. I would like to ask, what are the plans for those old age pipes situated in Lantop? Because what's happening now is that the drains are already done, the road is dug up, and there is no plan for pipe to replace those old pipes.
So we will be replacing all the pipes. We did have some challenges with the pipes, but I can announce that all the pipes for the Spark program arrived in the island probably about 3 weeks ago. So we can assure that the pipes will be replaced on that road.
Minister, this leads me to advise you that I was told by the works manager there that there is no plan for piping on Lantop Road. So you're probably mixing up both.
Well, I will advise you,
Yes.
Ms. Shaw, that the senior director of the National Works Agency sitting behind me says to me that the pipes will be replaced, and I trust that I can accept his word.
Thank you, Minister.
With
I am
authority.
very, very happy. Very happy to hear about that. My final question to you, Minister. Are you aware that the Southern Coastal Highway project is plagued with significant defects?
I'm aware that there have been challenges in the past. Oh, so you're speaking on her behalf now. Okay, Michelle, you may go ahead. I'm sorry.
There are 3 businesses that have been closed for the past 6 months in Port Morant because of shoddy work. Persons cannot enter their business places and as such had to shut the establishment. 6 months now.
All right. So
No, I'm not finished, Minister. I will allow you
go
to
ahead.
answer
I'm
when-
sorry.
To catch your breath.
There is also one of my constituents, and I can call his name, Derek Jones, on the Lethal Main Road. He cannot use his bathroom for the past 6 months because of defects on that main road.
You finished? Or you have another?
Final question. Minister, I want you to point me the way how bushing of main roads and maintaining of drains and verges are done.
That's it? All right.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you for your questions.
Minister. Yes, but before you answer, again, to appeal to the members, the level of detail in sharing the question lengthens the process and is unnecessary. I think Member Shaw started out wonderfully, identifying the area, asking a relevant question around the river, but going into the specifics does not help us here today. It just extends the time. I would ask the members to keep the questions concise and to the point. You don't need to give the additional explanation. Please, members, bear with us. We are on the second, we're on number 4, and we are scheduled today to go to number 9. Already number 9 was scheduled to start at 7:45 p.m. based on our original schedule. Number 5 should have started at 1:45 p.m. So we're now 4 hours behind our original schedule. Thank you, members.
Member Shaw, thank you very much for your 2 questions regarding Lethal and Port Morant. There were